Friends, welcome to Juani's Garden. My name is Juani. Friends, it is finally spring. I'm going to give you a tour of the front yard. Not a whole lot going on, but soon we'll be harvesting from here. Most of the things I'm going to show you, friends, are volunteers. Leftovers from winter. So friends, here's my fennel. And with the fennel, friends, let me show you so many little seeds dropped that I've got multiples tiny pieces growing over here. And so this section I can see that it's going to fill up with fennel, and that's in this little planter here. So next to it I have my fig tree that's starting to develop leaves. It's greening up. I noticed a couple of figs, not a whole lot yet, but it's starting to. So super excited to see my yard turn green again. It was looking very dry in the winter, of course. And then this shade tree that I have here, it's a really beautiful tree, and it grows like an umbrella, and it grows really pretty purple flowers. They smell so pretty. It grows also these beads, friends, that are a little bit annoying because they first come out green. They look pretty when they're green, and then they dry up, and then they just hang there. So with the winds that we have had, they've started to fall down. And today I spent a lot of time in the front yard cleaning, but look, there's more. There's more there. So this is a project that is going to take a few days. Let me show you from a distance how big and beautiful this tree is. And it gives me a lot of shade in the summer. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next, friends, is mostly also volunteers. I am so blessed that I get so many of them, but the reason why I get them is because I let them go into bolting. See, this baby here is going to drop some seeds, and soon I'm going to have even a lot more. But all of this, friends, right here, these all are volunteers. So I've got here some cilantro right there. The majority of these greens are colored greens, some kale, and some little lettuce. There's lettuce right there too. Behind that big piece of kale, friends, there's a lettuce. I mean, I wouldn't have done that. That's a volunteer. And then also here, friends, let me show you. I have to get closer. This is a colored green. Another volunteer. Look, that's a fennel growing right next to it. I didn't notice it early enough for me to pull it and move it, transplant it, so it's staying. So this bed here, friends, is going to be for my greens. I'll have enough greens for salads or stir fry. In the fall of 2023, friends, I put down 3 peach seeds in this area. 2 of them made it. This is one of them. So this has been here. The seed was planted fall of 2023, spring of 2024 it came up, and then there it is. Super tiny still. The second one that did come up but didn't survive is this one right here. Let me see if I can point it out. Okay, this is a peach. It didn't make it. And then the third one, planted fall of 2023, never came up in 2024. But friends, look, there it is. There it is, a little peach. So if those 2 make it, I'll be happy. I always plant extras because not everything comes up, and then you get surprises. So this section here is my green onions. See, quite a bit. I have to clean it up a little bit. And then we're gonna go down. I'm gonna show you what's going on over here. So I have this grape vine that's starting to get some leaves. All my grapes are starting to get these. I have like 5 or 6 different plants, and they're all different grapes. I was thinking about taking this one here with me to my New Mexico property, since we're getting ready to move. Yesterday, my son and I took 41 trees, a mix of figs and pecans. We took them over there, so they're there. This is another grapevine. See right here, friends? I don't know if I could take this one. It seems a little big, unless I trim it quite a bit and then try to take it. My longevity spinach is starting to come up. Not as much as I'm usually seeing, but I think by next month this whole bed here will fill up with spinach, because look, see, some of it is just babies popping up, some of them are larger. And then over here, friends, well, I guess I should move this so I can show you. All right, let's take a look over here. We're gonna move this. I have it covered, friends, because of the winds. And this is pretty incredible. I'm gonna have to thin this up. All of this, friends, look at this. It looks like a carpet. Volunteers. Celery. Look at this, friends. There's the lettuce right in the corner there. I'm gonna let it grow and then pull it out. But I think there's another lettuce right there. Yeah, right there. But look, friends, this looks like a little carpet of celery. I'm letting this get bigger and stronger because I'm going to pull a lot of it out and move it to another area. This is from one single celery that grew massively, and it grew a lot of seeds, and they all just dropped over here. So the reason, friends, is that last year my husband and I had a project that lasted from August, 1st of August actually. No, 1st of July. From 1st of July through November. So we were busy. I let things go. Here I was thinking about planting radish. A little bit of lettuce here. Also volunteers. And more celery here. Also volunteers. With the celery, friends, I just have to be very careful and spread it out. Separate it a little. This is curly kale, my favorite. And then a tiny one there, another tiny one there, another tiny kale, and then more celery here, friends. See, celery. I love celery so much. Celery and celery. And then against, let me see if I can capture it. Against the side of the wall here, more celery. And then over here, more celery. And then more celery. So let me take you, friends. Well, let me show you something, friends. Look, right there, right next to my Blue Point pine tree, I had ornamental grass, really pretty, but it became so invasive. It was growing into the pine tree, so I cut it down, and I'm gonna pull it with the roots. So I'm gonna clear that area, and then the same over here, friends. I already cut it down, and then I'm gonna pull it. And then let me show you what I'm talking about when I say it grew invasive. Here's one that I haven't cut. You see this, friends? It's growing into the pine trees. It doesn't look pretty. I mean, if they were by themselves, it would look pretty. And besides, these Blue Point pine trees, they grow big and tall, and they also have a large diameter. So eventually these pine trees are going to touch each other. So bad idea putting those grasses in the middle. When they were little, everything looked so pretty and perfect because the pines were little and the grasses were little, and they seemed to fit so perfectly. But I didn't do my homework properly at the time. So now that I know, they both need a lot of space. So the grasses should be in their own area and the pine trees should be in their own area. So the grasses are coming out. I'm trying to, clean this up a little, have it look prettier. These are my Leland pines. They're doing pretty good. When we put these down, they were like a little stick and like maybe 2 feet tall. And now they're so massive and so beautiful. And they have created a nice privacy wall for me. I live in a corner house, so this faces the corner. My other fig tree that's starting to green up. And look how big one, friends, this is. Look at the size of the trunk. It is huge. Okay, my other area that I'm super happy about. I've had really good results, friends, with this area growing potatoes. And friends, I plant these in the fall of the previous year. So these potatoes have been here a while. And look how healthy and how beautiful they look. So I would say maybe in about 6 weeks I'll be ready to harvest my potatoes. And last year I planted Yukon Gold. This year I planted red and russet. So excited about my potatoes. I love potatoes like I love celery. Another fennel here. Friends, the fennel, it is so easy to grow. I also let it go into bolting. The seeds just fly and they land and they grow. Amazing. Truly, truly amazing. So friends, thanks so much for visiting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like. See you again.